God blessed me with a godly home and heritage. My parents have, as long as I've known them, been believers and taught me about Jesus. And that's one of the greatest gifts that I've been given. I grew up hearing about the Lord, knowing Him, but my faith wasn't really tested until I guess I was married for the first time. And at that point, my life started to fall apart. And there was just a lot that I did not expect to happen in that first marriage. But God was faithful to keep me. And during that time, He rescued me from the pit of an eating disorder, which I was using to deal with all that was broken in my life. And He showed me that His love for me was better than anything else I was hoping for, and that it was enough. And so He rescued me from myself, and He showed me that I was enough because of what He had done for me, not because of anything I could do. And then he brought me back home to my family here in Southern Indiana. I was living in New York City, and He let me know this church family here, and He used this church family to comfort me, to bring me to a place of safety and sharing my story and being myself and discovering who I was and who I belonged to. And He used my community group. I met Bobby Gillis in that community group, and at the right time He pursued me and asked me to marry him, and I said yes, and so we got married, and God did this beautiful new thing in our new blended family, and I inherited 3 stepsons, and God gave us our first son together, Parker, and Parker was stillborn 4 years ago, just about a week after we celebrated the first anniversary of Sojourn New Albany. And God was so good to again use our church family as a means of grace to comfort us in our time of sadness and our loss. But it was a safe place for us to mourn and to grieve, and to know that we were not alone in our suffering, and to be greatly encouraged to grieve with hope, because we do have hope, that Christ will make all things new again, and that our son will be raised up along with all who have died in Christ, from the youngest to the oldest. And God was faithful to add to our family again. He gave us a daughter about 2 years after Parker was born. And she is a tremendous gift of joy in our family and grace. And just another way that Jesus has transformed our life, just through these many gifts that He has given to us, because He's good and He loves us. So I guess about a year after Lydiana was born, He gave me the opportunity to join the church staff here as the kids ministry director, which was a huge gift and one of the greatest challenges of my life, but has allowed me to experience the desire of my heart being fulfilled to love and serve the families of our church in a greater way than I was able to before. So it's a privilege, and I count it all joy to be a part of this family. Still, Almighty God, even the darkness is